Hey friends, Lissa here. Today I would really like to chat about consistency and how important it is on your healthy lifestyle. I believe that consistency is a necessary part of success. We reach success by being consistent at improving or reaching our goals. Whatever you are consistent with, you will reap the benefits thereof. So if you are consistently laying on the couch after work and, throwing whatever in the oven, not thinking about your health choices and just being lazy, then you will reap the benefits thereof. But if you are consistently making healthy choices, exercising after work or before work or whenever you can, and you're making those consistent choices, you will reap the benefits thereof. I heard a really awesome quote the other day that said, success doesn't come from what you do occasionally, it comes from what you do consistently. So if you want to succeed with a healthy lifestyle, you got to do it every day. You need to make a point when you wake up first thing in the morning to say, today I am vegan, or today I am a raw vegan, and today is the day that is going to count. I am going to be consistent in my choices today. And then when you wake up tomorrow, you do the same thing, and then when you wake up the next day, you do the same thing. We have to master the day. Once you master the day, you will master tomorrow, because you'll wake up every morning saying, today I am a raw vegan. Just focus on the day, and then you will consistently be making those positive choices each and every single day. For a lot of people, starting a healthy lifestyle can be a little bit difficult, so they do look for accountability. They will get workout buddies or friends that will join them on the diet that they're working with. And, some people will start YouTube videos or vlogs and maybe start a food journal, that kind of thing. That is really, really good for accountability, and consistency is part of accountability. You need to be consistent with things so that you are accountable to yourself, to others, your friends and your family. They're watching you and you are being an example, so you want to be consistent with your choices so they see that you are serious. That's another thing that I've noticed with being a raw vegan in the past. During the 10 years before I actually became a raw vegan, I would always try to be a raw vegan, but I was never consistent enough with it because, people would come and they'd offer me food and I'd say, oh, okay, this one time. It trained them to think that I wasn't truly serious about my decisions. I would just eat whatever, and I wasn't true to my own word. And that really didn't help with my, sticking to it. But once I became consistent with my choices and did them absolutely every single day, and every time I saw these people who would offer me food, I would say no graciously. But this consistency proved to them that I was serious. It proved to myself that I was serious as well. So it made it a lot easier to stick to the lifestyle and for it to become part of my reality. Being consistent also makes things easier, and like I said, makes things your reality. You want them to be your reality because, if you are coming from a standard North American diet, your reality right now is junk food. Your reality right now may be laying on the couch and watching Netflix. Your reality is not healthy living. So you want to make your new reality healthy living, and the only way that you can do that is by being consistent, working every single day at getting there, because eventually it's going to become very easy and it will be habit. You'll just wake up in the morning and think, what fruit and vegetables can I have today? Or what new recipe can I try today? It just becomes so much easier. Plus, the repetition of making certain recipes becomes very second nature. And the lifestyle does get easier with time the more you do it. So being consistent also helps make things easier and, saves you time, because once the recipes get easy to make, it's not that difficult to throw everything together into a salad because you know exactly what to do. Consistency teaches you patience, and it shows you results. So you want to be consistent, teach yourself that patience that you need. Be patient with yourself, be really loving with yourself, and that consistency will reach your results. Now, a lot of people will say, well, how do I be consistent? Especially at times when, you don't want to be consistent and maybe you're stressed out or you're having a bad day. There are some things that you can do to maintain that consistency. Staying focused is very important in consistency. Staying focused and having affirmations, positive affirmations that you can tell yourself every day. Maybe put little notifications on your phone that will send you a notification maybe every day at 3 o'clock that tells you your affirmations so that you can remind yourself why you're doing this, and that will help to keep you on a consistent bandwagon. If you want, also, YouTube videos are really good at a certain time of the day. Maybe flood yourself with really positive YouTube videos, watching people who are, if you're trying to be a raw vegan, watch raw vegans. Flood your news feed on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat with raw vegans so that you are constantly looking at raw food, fruits, vegetables, lovely dishes, and that will also help you to stay focused so that you can stay consistent. For some people, it's really, really difficult to be consistent with a whole bunch of things. You don't want to do everything all at once if that's not the kind of person you are. Now, I like to do things cold turkey. I gave up literally everything overnight: animal products, processed foods, caffeine, alcohol, everything. I gave it all up overnight. And now, not everyone can do that. So if you have issues giving up so many things all at once, try giving up one thing at a time. That's what my 52 to a New You book is all about. It's 52 steps to a healthier lifestyle, and you can follow them week to week, each week focusing on one thing that you can do to improve your health. So for example, if you want to become vegan, you don't necessarily, I mean, it would be great if you gave up all animal products overnight, but if that's not you, then start with red meats, for example, for maybe 1 week. And then the next week, once those are out of your diet, then you can focus on getting rid of eggs. Maybe focus on getting rid of chicken, and then eventually dairy, cheese, until you are fully vegan. If you need to focus on one thing at a time, that will help you to be consistent. It'll also become kind of like a game. Like next week, I'm going to be getting rid of chicken out of my diet. So that week, chicken is no more. And then you don't have to focus on everything all at once, because sometimes that can be overwhelming for people and they lose their consistency when it's too much. Another thing that will help you to stay consistent is to plan. Make sure that you plan your meals for the day. Will help you to be consistent on your lifestyle. If you don't plan what you're going to have throughout the day, then you are likely to fall off and do things that you don't want to be doing, or eating things that you don't want to be eating. So making sure that you plan out your day, schedule that time in to make your salad, even though it only takes about 10 minutes to chop up all your veggies for it. Make sure that you schedule that in, make sure you have time, and make sure that you have the ingredients on hand so that you're not going to fall off. You want to stay consistent, and consistency needs planning, which is totally cool if you want to plan to succeed, and that will help you to stay consistent. And the last thing is to not focus on failing. If you focus on the negative, then it's hard to stick with the positive. Mother Teresa used to always say, I would never go to an anti-war rally, but I would go to a pro-peace one. Both of them have the same outcome. Both of them are anti-war, both of them are pro-peace, but the anti-war one is so negative and heavy and difficult and frustrating. But the pro-peace one is really light and airy and full of love and has a different air about it. So we want to, instead of focusing on failing or, oh my gosh, I'm not going to do this, can I do this, I miss these foods, instead of focusing on all of that, try focusing on all the positive things about it. That will help you to stay consistent, thinking about the hydration that you are experiencing, the better digestion, maybe the weight loss that you will get in the future. Maybe you've already lost a little bit of weight. Those positive things can help you to stay consistent, can help you plan, can help you keep up with your affirmations. All of these things will help you to be consistent, because consistency ends in success. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please click like and subscribe to my channel to get notifications for more. You can find me on Facebook at Lissa's Raw Food Romance, on Instagram at Raw Food Romance, and over on Snapchat, Lissa Raw Vegan. Until the next video, guys. Fruit on.